Hi, Jim Robinson with ProfitTrading.com. I'm going to do a little commentary on March lumber, and this is the rally off the low for lumber. And on this advanced get software, the blue bars mean it's in an uptrend, the black bars is neutral, and the red bars mean it's bearish or downtrend. So on this rally, we see mostly blue bars, so that tells us that the trend is up. So that tells us that probably if we have a correction, or if we have a counter trend move, it's going to be a correction, however you want to word that. Okay, now I put on the Fibonacci retracement from this low. I might have should have hit that low, but that's not any big deal. And I hit the top, and so we're looking for about 225. Right after the top was made, we're looking for about 225 to be a possible retracement level. So I think you can see that there. So now I'm just going to take that off. Now this advanced get has another little tool, and I think this is based on Fibonacci and time, and it's got a little bit of combination of things. It's a proprietary indicator for them, so they don't tell you how they come about it. But anyway, it's to tell when a correction on a swing low is coming in. So I click the bottom of the low, click the top of the high, and then it gives you that. It shows you when it looks like this, it means that basically it's just starting to work. And then as the market goes forward, it'll close in on the price, and this data moves forward or moves apart for some reason. But let's see if it won't do that this time. It's going to do that every time. But anyway, as we move forward, you can see the ellipse. It's called the ellipse. It closes in on price, and it's a time and Fibonacci thing. And what I'm doing is I'm just forwarding this one day, and then right now this is yesterday's action, or no, this is the day before's action, I think. And that's when it called that there might be a low right here. Again, this isn't going to be perfect either, but around 228 it's calling for a low. It's saying that by the ellipse, it thinks it's a low right in this area. And again, that you don't have to be perfect on the numbers. I mean, it can be a point or two or three off or whatever, but it's just a general area. It's saying that it's thinking that the correction low in lumber is probably over with. Now there's yesterday's action, so it came down and hit the bottom of the ellipse. So now what we do is this could still go down farther from here, and remember we had our Fibonacci number at 225, so there's some room down there. I'll put that back on there. We'll click the low here, the high here, pull it over, and then there's our Fibonacci 225 down on this line here. It's a little below the ellipse, but this just gives us an area right here. You can see that let's see if I get that off there, you might see my pointer a little better. Just right in here is an area that a low should be coming in. So now basically what we're looking for is we're just looking for a turnaround and to buy up in here somewhere, just because if we make it turn, it will at least say that a market low is probably in. We don't want to buy into this low, because if it could make another big low to move down today and another big move down. You don't really want to buy into lows. You want to buy into market turns, so at least the market has possibly turned, and a lot of times you will catch the turn. And now here's another indicator we could use as a buy signal is these trend regression channels. When this gets passed through, that would be a buy signal. That one's kind of a ways away for a buy signal. So what you'd probably do is you'd probably narrow it down. Instead of going from this pivot high, you'd go to this pivot high, then you go down. Now see, when the ellipse moves through here, which would be probably around 235, 236, which is, I think I got my buy signal in for 236 today on our newsletter. So basically we want the market to move above this trend regression channel to go long. And then there's some other things we look at, but I think that's enough for one little video here. But you can see that bull swing, correction, the corrections usually come in around 0.618, and that's just the biggest thing to look at on this lesson. Thanks a lot for listening. Jim Robinson, ProfitTrading.com.